The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Dave in Greeley, Colorado. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Going great, man. You having a good day out there?
Doing well. Picking you up now out here on the TFNN.mobi. It works perfect.
I love it, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. It's pretty cool how it streams like that, isn't it?
Yeah, no buffering or nothing. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I appreciate that feedback, man. Thanks so much.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Always do your best. This is a great one for the weekend, too. Take action on your ideas. Doing your best means to take action. You have many great ideas in your head, but without taking action upon your ideas, there'll be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 40, NASDAQ off 21, S&P's down 6, gold contract up $26, trading at $1,578 an ounce. Silver up 48 cents at $27.25 an ounce. Platinum up 13 at $1,536 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.34 a pound. Light sweet crude down 19 ticks at 93.07. Bonds up a point and a half at 147.26. King dollar down $1.75, trading out at 82.62. Euro up 67 ticks at 130.04, and the yen up $1.29 at 97.63. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Well, I know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look. And what do you have? What we have, folks, is a trader's paradise extraordinaire. Okay, so check it out. Cash S&P. Your swing point, folks, is 1538.57. You get out of 1539.50. Now, what that is, that's basically 100% move for move. We gapped down there this morning. That was the jobs number. Well, bottom line is that Asia was, well, the Hang Seng was getting smoked, and Nikkei was going to heaven. Bottom line, Asia was getting, Europe was getting smoked. We were down slightly. Our jobs numbers come out, market goes south. But what the market did, folks, is that it gapped away. When you gap away downtown, it takes a huge amount of energy out of it. It was coming right to the swing point, and from that point on, just built it all the way back up. Beautiful scenario. That's the bottom line. So what do we have now? Okay, so this is what you have. We did $700 million out here. That $700 million was going into the 19th, which is 731. So 2 different things you have here. You got into the swing point with about the same amount of volume. What you'll get now is this. You get a small bounce, but this is going to be the B to a C of a small ABC down. That's the way this is set up right now. So that's your cash S&P. And it's a lot clearer when you look at the SPY, and this is why. So the SPY, SPY, gets down to a price point today of 153.77. Closes at 155.15, comes all the way back. But what do we do? Okay, so you have the swing point, and that's where the market talks, walks, and squawks. You got down there with 150 million shares. The low of that swing point is the 153.99. We got the 153.77. We rejected it. Had an expansion of volume, but rejected it. So what you'll see now, I suspect you get a bounce. This bounce on the SPY can get to about up another point. You can go to 156 easy. It's going to be beautiful. That's the bottom line. And I suspect when you get it Monday and Tuesday, you're going to get it with lighter volume. We go to the Dow Industrials. What you have with the Dow Industrials is this. Dow Industrials, we're down to a price point of 14,434. Rejected lower price. Closed down $40, which is another flat market, by the way. Dow's going to go for these highs again. NASDAQ Composite, different animal. Now, Composite. Composite broke the swing, and we broke the swing, and it was close before the close. Let's see what we got. We're at 1.59, and you're dealing with 1.6. Okay, so this is what you did. The composite comes into the swing point, blows it away. You know, the swing point we're talking about was the 32.05. We got down to 31.68, makes it all the way back. But what the composite will also do is do a B to a C of a larger ABC down. So in the S&P, you get a small ABC down. And the confirmation on that will be that as we go up Monday to Tuesday, you're going to go up at light volume. The NASDAQ has a much larger one because the NASDAQ, the composite, it starts out at 32.70 and the low is 31.68. So you get about $100 on the NASDAQ. We go look at the 3 Qs, the NDX 100. What you have in the NDX 100 is this. She come down, monster volume. You did 50 million shares. They blows away the swing point out there that had 36 million. So the NDX 100, you know, is the weak dog here. No, well, in the small cap. So we'll go through both of them. So NDX 100 blows away the swing point, does it with volume, almost made 100% move or move. 100% move or move would have been like 65.86. We got down to 67.16. You closed at 67.86. I expect that you're still going to see the NASDAQ, the Qs, being able to move higher by about 50 cents. That also is going to be a larger ABC structure on the way down. What we do have with the 3 Qs also is this, is that now what you have a break of the trend that started on November 16th with monster conviction. Wide price spread, accelerated volume. So what you have here is this. Now let's go to the small cap next, because the small cap was the lead dog. If we use this IWM first, the IWM was the first indice to break the uptrend that started November 16th with conviction. The IWM today gets down to a price point of 90.48, does 45 million shares, comes all the way back to 91. Okay, so we take this now. Watch this. I'm going to put this on. Well, I'm going to put this on a weekly, and what you're going to see, and we're going to put them all on a weekly because it's a beautiful thing having Friday. Okay, so the IWM, what do? You come off the high. Now this is intense, folks, because volume off the high is trouble in a huge way. What it means is this. Now 1 week just doesn't do it. We'll have to have follow through next week just to clarify how volume off the high works. But we have the first part of it. What happens with volume off the high is that the correction is bigger than a normal correction. So what we did is this. The IWM, the week of March 15th, had dead volume 136 million. The week after it, 186 million. The week after it, 15 million, 115 million. We just came down with 256 million shares. So what you have there is that you can add a couple of those up together and you're almost 2 weeks equaled 1 week. That's the first part. Second part actually gets more interested. And what that is that you've absolutely broken with conviction the uptrend that had been in place since November 16th. Now, we're going to go back to the Qs for a second, because what you're going to see in the Qs, put this on a weekly, what you're also going to see in the Qs, when we put this on a weekly, that also has broken the uptrend, and it broke it with conviction. What the difference is on the Qs right now is that the Qs got into the bar, closed above the bar. Had an extension of volume, so that means it's going to have to build more cause to basically break that channel. Now, inside of that, all you have to do is go over to Apple. Apple's going to be the name of the game, folks. Apple has been the name of the game, but Apple's going to be the name of the game in a big way when we're talking the NDX 100. So, what do you have? Okay, so check it out. This is pretty sick, man. I'm telling you. Folks, if you own Apple, man, you better put a stop in. Man, woman, child, all of the above, all the tigers and tigresses, because I can tell you. So, Apple has gone from $705 in September, straight down, really. You know, a couple bounces in between it. But what you have there is this. We closed at 423. Now, 423 gets you below the week of January 25th. It gets you right at the lows of the March 8th week. Okay, so that's problematic in a big way. We actually closed under it. This would be right now at 423. This is the lowest close Apple has had, period. Okay, now the low price in Apple of the week of the 8th of March was 419, but the close is there. So I suspect, and what we have is this: we did 77 million versus 90. So I expect that, you know what, Apple would likely get a little bounce Monday or Tuesday, but that baby is building steam to go blow away those lows in a big way. And the way the market is trading, folks, you know, it's set up, and it's set up in a sweet way. Now, let's go over and we take a look at the gold market. We have gold out here today. Gold gets to a price point yesterday well, here, let's do today. So what we did is this. You know, bottom line, not enough volume. We did 177,000 contracts. If we go look at the GLD, and I'll do the continuous contract when we come back. You do the GLD, what you're going to see is that on a weekly basis, it's a monster, folks, okay? You came down with 56 million shares. You're going into 70. The bottom line is that that's way too much volume on the way downtown. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.